guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda. This is the Garcia blended family. We are a family of 7 one week and a family of 4 another week. My husband and I, when we got married, he had 3 children, I had 1, and we had 1 together. So in total, we have a 16-year-old, a 14-year-old, a 13-year-old, an almost 9-year-old, and a 10-month-old. So we feed a lot of people. Teenagers eat for 2. We do a lot of grocery hauls. We just purchased the property that we're living in to remodel it. So we're gonna be doing a lot of home projects, updates. The house is older, so it hasn't been updated in probably 30 years. So we're gonna take you along with us doing that. We're gonna try to do as much of it as we can. Now we are gonna show you like our pool remodel, electrical, things like that we're not gonna do. But behind us you can see we're already filming a wall that had glass paneling on it and tile. Terrible. So we're actually redoing that wall, so that video is gonna come out soon. Bathroom remodels, tiling, yard, fencing, all kind of things we're gonna do just to be able to flip the property. Other things we do, I am an RN and an ER. I'm also a Colorstreet stylist, so I do Colorstreet nails. In addition to that, because of the pandemic, we have been home 99.9% of the time. I haven't worked, so we are doing a lot of home projects. Besides organizing the whole house, we have learned some new project endeavors. Besides YouTube, I do canning. We've gotten some great deals on vegetables and fruits, and I've learned to water bath can, so I'm gonna take you along with me on that. A little bit of meal prep. We do homeschool, not just with the pandemic, but my 13-year-old in the back, he is homeschooled. He's already skipped 1 whole grade doing Florida virtual school online, so that is a great program. You do have to stay on top of him, but it is a self-pace that he's in. I know I said canning. Let me take you to, real quick, let me take you to my canning. Now I've been doing this for about 2 months. And my husband, I don't know if you can see this well, my husband built this shelf. Now, I still got tools on there. So it doesn't look like a ton of food right now, maybe it does. But, you know, we've made different things. Like we got 25 pounds of jalapenos. I paid $10 for them. So he likes these mixes with the carrots and the onion. We had some cubanellos. This is what is this? This is the same thing as this. I can reach this better. Like a strawberry lemonade concentrate. There's a blueberry concentrate. This is blueberry jam. More jalapenos in like a smaller jar. What's over here? Some dill pickles, same thing. We got a case of 25 pounds of pickles, or cucumbers, I'm sorry, cucumbers, and I pickled, I think 60 pints and maybe 6 quarts. So when our family eats pickles and we have a barbecue, we'll go through one of these at a time. So we've probably gone through 6 or 7 jars, and we did them $4.19, and we let them sit for 3 weeks before we even touched them. We have like a tri-berry jam. We have a couple of those left. I made apple butter. Listen, this my family just loves, my extended family loves. I think they've taken more than half of it, and I'm taking them more. We have pineapple. I thought this would be really good to have. Since we're in Florida, we also get hurricanes. So sometimes when hurricanes are on their way, or when they've just hit, it's really hard to get fresh fruits and fresh vegetables because things are either destroyed, trucks aren't able to come into Florida, people bought everything out. So during the pandemic, we had a local food mart that let us like drive in and they would put it in the back of your car. So we got pineapples for $1. You can't get those at Aldi's or Target or Sam's, anywhere for $1. So we did a ton of canned pineapple that we could do in cakes or just to eat or with cottage cheese yogurt. So we did a lot of these cans. Blueberry jam, because this is a favorite. I tried this peach, I made peach butter. And then over here, there's some more triple berry. So I made little ones. We have like my husband's aunt and different people, you know, if they're single, we'll give them some like in a basket. It makes great. Put, you know, some fresh fruit, some crackers, some jam, maybe a fresh loaf of bread if somebody's homebound, just to let them know right now that you're thinking about them and you care about them, but you just can't see them right now. So we also got, this is peach jam, this is just like a peach cobbler jam. Same thing, strawberry. This whole row is pickles. Some are spicy, some aren't. And then tomato sauce. So this is just straight tomato sauce with basil. We made like 60 pints of this and then some quarts. 2 jars left of the big pickles. And then back here is applesauce. I have 3 left. I get my cinnamon from Mexico. When my mother-in-law goes there, she brings me big bags of cinnamon and I grind it myself. It is unlike any cinnamon you've ever had. And so I made applesauce with cinnamon, and my family demolishes that. So it looks like a lot, but I'll tell you, there was probably 50 more jars that I've made that I've given to my mother-in-law's gotten some, my sisters, my parents. We just try to share, and as I make things and new recipes, that was all water bath canning. I will give them some and just let them try it and see what we like and what we don't like. We got peaches from Georgia. My husband has a friend that goes back and forth, and he brought us peaches for like $1 a pound before they were even available down here in Florida. So whatever we get on sale, I figure out some way to can it, because for us, if we make peanut butter and jelly, or they have bagels with cream cheese and jelly, I mean, they can go through a jar of jelly in a week. So it's fun, it's learning a new skill. The girls have helped me a ton making jellies and jams and pickles and the tomato sauce. They just got a huge kick out of it. Probably because they're bored too. They can't really go anywhere, but it's been fun as a family doing different things like that. So like I said, we are a blended family. So our meal plans tend to be a little bit more difficult because I'm planning meals that either we won't have any leftovers for and we will eat them all, or on the weeks that we don't have everybody in the house, we might use that meal for 2 days. So that's kind of how I gauge it. You know, when you take away 2 teenagers that eat just as much as my husband or I, and a school-age child, we can pretty much bet at this point that one meal will either last us 2 days or 1 day, depending on how many people are in the home. I do like to do meal prep different ways. I know some people, they do it religiously the same way. I think there's a season in everyone's life where you really have to figure out what works for your family. When I first had my baby, I was so overwhelmed at dinner time. I could not put together dinner to save my life. He always needed me, the kids always needed me, doctor's appointments, errands, it didn't matter. I was so overwhelmed at dinner. So I started meal prepping as soon as we bought our food. I didn't do casseroles per se, but I would do crock pot meals where I would do Mississippi roast and Mississippi chicken and anything else that I could cook in the crock pot, deconstructed chicken pot pie, spaghetti sauce, whatever it is, I made that ahead and put it right into the freezer. So I might only have to make rice at dinner time, but the stress that it took off of me was unbelievable. Now I love to cook, so there's times when I want to sit down and I want to make a meal from scratch. There's other times where I don't want to buy processed food, but I don't want to spend 2 hours in the kitchen. You know, there's a balance between there. Just because you love it doesn't mean you want to be burnt out, and just because you don't love it, you don't want to feel like it's a chore. So different things that you can do to just kind of meal prep your life for whatever season you may or may not be in. So with the remodeling, we are going to show you like what we use, what we spent. You know, we have to get everything from, like I said, the pool remodeling to a new garage door. They're working on our electrical panel. We are redoing the wall behind us, new tile, new bathrooms, new kitchens, new appliances. If we didn't live here, we would probably got the house. So we do live here with a lot of children. So it will be interesting. We sort of have a plan on how we want to do it, but plans change, and we're just gonna take you along for the ride, and we might ask for your opinion on some things, and some things we will have to you know, kind of sub those out, like things like the pool and the electrical. That's a safety issue, and you know, we don't want to be unsafe or not follow code. So certain things like that we have to have a professional do, but we'll show you how they turn out and who we recommend and who did a great job, and any struggles we find along the way. You know, there's always something when you're doing a house. Also, I told you I love to do crock pot meals. I'm terrified of an Instant Pot. I don't know why. I guess it's back when they first came out, people were saying they were exploding, and I said, oh, I'm not doing that. I'll do a slow cooker or I'll do the oven. So I have bought an Instant Pot. I will film the unboxing of that and kind of like getting just to know your Instant Pot and trying different things. They say you can do potatoes and eggs and a cake, and we're gonna see. And we're gonna see how it compares to when I've done it in the crock pot. They also say you can do yogurt in it, which I'm super excited. If I can do crock pot, or if I can do Instapot yogurt, it's worth it right there. We love to do product reviews. We're always getting new products like the Instant Pot and different things like that. So as we try and we get different things, we will definitely let you know how we like them and just how our family uses them. As a family, we don't like to buy a ton of stuff. We're trying to streamline our house. So I've purged probably 3 or 4 times. The kids look at me like, oh, we're cleaning again. I think it makes them a little bit nervous, probably makes my husband a little bit nervous, like, what are you gonna get rid of? It's just to kind of streamline. I think everybody's seen the benefit with the youngest baby we have. We had to start from scratch with him. We didn't have things saved up. I mean, I had stuff with my sister saved up, but just the bulk of what we needed, it adds up. And we just didn't want to buy stuff unnecessarily that we weren't going to use past a month, 2 months. So we really streamlined clothing and just everything. He has plenty of clothes, he has plenty of toys, he has plenty of stuff to do. But we do it seasonally and what he's in at the moment. And when he's done, we pass it on and move on to the next thing, and just really try not to overwhelm our house with just stuff. Because then you just have to clean it, and who wants to live to clean? Not me. So we will show you different things. I'm sure you will meet the kids at different points. Like I said, there's one. That's my 13-year-old doing homeschool, and it was great to meet you, and I hope you follow us along on this journey, and we hope you have a great day. Thanks.